YouTube, what it do? Today's video is dealing with women. Just straight into it. Disclaimer, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, and I'm not saying I'm the guy you need to be listening to, but I'm gonna give you the little bit of jewels I have, from listening to men and women and trying to seek how to do things right. I'm gonna just give you the little bit I have to offer, and you take it and run with it. You do what you can with that. All right, so first off, to understand the nature of a woman, just like my mother said, a woman is like a delicate flower. You have to nurture her, like a flower. You gotta water it, give it sunlight, talk to it nicely and let it grow and let it flourish. You can't force a flower to grow faster. You can't force a flower to do anything. How you treat it is how it'll blossom. That's step number one. A woman doesn't work well when you beating up on her, mentally with your words or hitting her. A woman doesn't work well, man. Well, humans don't work well. Not even the woman, but humans. But we are women now, so yeah, you can't beat her down mentally, spiritually, physically. You can't beat her down or it's not gonna work. She has to know you're here to help build her and make her great. I'm not saying you chase behind a woman and you do everything she said, but as a man, you're supposed to be the strong one and you're supposed to help build her and make her great. Another thing about nurturing a woman is everything you do has to be with love. Like maybe if you say that wasn't right, you shouldn't do that or you should do this. It all has to be with love. You can't teach a woman, a child, anybody out of anger and hate. It's just not gonna work. So a woman, especially because a woman a lot of times is very emotional, and it's a good thing for them. God made them that way and it's a good thing. You just have to control emotions. A woman should control her emotions a little bit, but yeah, it's a good thing they got them. It helps men see certain things that they can't see. But yeah, back to the point. A woman has to be taught out of love. She's not a man. Men treat each other real hateful, but we love each other. You know how you do your homeboys. You talk to them crazy, but it's all love because we can handle that. A woman can't handle that. So that's one thing I want to make sure is clear. Everything has to be done out of love, then a woman will feel it and maybe she'll respond better. All right, another thing is you have to listen to the woman and not always try to fix things, not always try to make it, oh, this is a teaching lesson, let me sit down and teach you something. Or, yeah, you told me a problem, let me fix it. But why'd you tell me if I can't fix it? Yeah, you shouldn't always do that. Sometimes a woman just wants to be heard. And as men, if we're not fixing the problem, we don't care. We like, why you bringing it up then? Who cares? But that's not the way to deal with women. Sometimes they just want to be heard. Just like women have their female friends, they listen to them and they say, how do you feel? How do you feel, girl? How do you feel? And that's how women communicate. So sometimes you have to do that for your woman. I'm not saying act like her girlfriend, but sometimes you have to do that for your woman. You can't always say, oh, why'd you tell me? If you got a problem, why'd you tell me? Because I'm gonna fix it. She don't want you to fix it all the time. Sometimes it's okay to ask a woman, how do you feel? Women have the emotions and men a lot of times are more logical, but a man has to touch into his emotional side too to properly deal with a woman. We can't avoid feelings all the time. I know as men, we like, who wants to deal with it? But to have the best relationship with your woman, you have to deal with it. Sometimes you gotta be sad with her. You have to be happy with her. You have to, embrace her emotions. And yeah, just make sure both of you don't run your life off emotion. Yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, as a strong man, understand when and where to use it. Another thing dealing with women, you must never forget that you're the man. Women can be very persuasive. Women can be very seductive. Women have a great power. We all know that. They can be the leader very easily. If you fall in love with them and you scared for her to leave you, a woman can turn into the leader very easily. And this is a warning to the men. You have to be a man always. You can't be scared of a girl to leave you. Because if you're doing what's right and she says, I'm gonna leave you, let her go. let her go. If you're doing what's right and everybody around you knows it, you're doing what's right, and she threatens to leave you, let her go. That's all I can say to the men. You got to be a man. You got to lead your family. You can't have your wife leading the family. And I'm not saying some women can't do it. I believe some women can do it, but it's just not the way nature was set up. You know, it's just not the way it was set up. So to the men, young, old, and in between, you have to lead your family. You know, that means every aspect of life. And if your wife is stronger in this area, then you say, honey, you take over here because you're better here. But you have to be the leader. You know, when we go to war, we need a general. You know, when you're taking on this thing called life, we need a leader. Our fathers were our leaders, or our mothers or our grandmothers while we were little. And then we became a man or a woman, we need a leader. And the last thing I'm gonna say on the subject, this is what I believe. It's just my opinion, like all these videos, it's my opinion. But the man needs to follow the creator, whoever that is for him. You know, God, Mother Earth, Allah, Buddha, whoever. The man needs to follow the creator and get in tune with them. And then the woman has to get in tune with the man. But the women shouldn't follow no man who ain't on nothing. You know, don't follow don't follow no idiot as a woman. Yeah, don't lay down with no idiot. Don't follow no idiot who you know he not worth nothing. Or your parents tell you stay away from him, but you go chase him and make a baby with him. I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about a guy that your family is proud of. Your family knows this guy is worthy for you to follow him. I'm talking about that guy, so let's be clear. But yeah, man, follow God. The woman, follow the man. And the children, follow the woman. Just like the ducklings. You see all the little babies chasing after mama. And mama right behind daddy. And daddy doing what he supposed to do in this life. That's how it's supposed to go, in my opinion. That's how it's supposed to go. So, you know, leave a comment. You know, I like all comments, good, bad, and everything in between. You know, and I'll respond to them. So yeah, leave a comment, and that's it, man. Thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for the subscribers, for the people who watch, to everybody on Facebook who I be hitting up. Yeah, I started doing that lately. I know y'all see it. But yeah, man, subscribe, you know, put a like, and just help me out. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Till next time.